Black American men who call themselves Americans and say they're not Africans go to Africa like Ghana, then get upset when the Ghanaians treat them like foreigners. Now wait a minute. Aren't you the same black men in America who keep making these videos saying you're not Africans? Aren't you the same black men in America who keep making these videos saying you're Americans? Aren't you the same black men in America who keep making these videos saying we're not the same with Africans? Then why do you get upset when you go to Ghana and they treat you like foreigners? The reason they've been treating you like foreigners is because for decades you've been telling them you're foreigners. A lot of you say we're Africans, we're Americans. Some of you even say that you are indigenous Indians. You are saying you are indigenous to America. Then why do you get upset when you go to Ghana and they treat you like foreigners? Why getting upset? For the past several decades, you've been saying you're foreigners. Whenever you've been saying you are Americans and you're not Africans, you've been telling these people you're foreigners. What you could have done was you could have separated from American white people, been a people. You could have gotten, for example, a U.S. passport that's not blue. It could have been a brown passport with the African continent stamps on it. When they see the passport, that would have told the people in Ghana, for example, that those people, they may live in America, but they're still down with Africa. But you didn't do any of that. You kept saying you are Americans. You kept saying you're not Africans. And what you did was you separated yourself. This is why they keep calling you foreigners. You've been running your mouth for decades telling these people that you are not Africans, you're Americans. See, you all are just upset because you thought you could go to Africa and enjoy the benefits of being an African person while at the same time still calling yourself an American and still saying you're not the same with them, and it didn't work out that way. That's why you guys are upset. Ghana is a sovereign country like every other country. And every country treats foreigners differently than the locals. The only difference is in how they do it. And I've seen comments from some of you saying that you just won't go to Ghana. But some of you have been to Europe multiple times while they're being racist to you. And they treat you differently. But for some reason, when it comes to going to Africa, all of a sudden now, you don't like the fact that those black people treat you differently. Well, don't blame them. Because you've been telling them for decades, you are Americans, and you're not Africans, and you're not the same with them.